What's up, guys? Bulkheads in the attic here. Today we're talking about how much someone paid for a card back in the day and how much it's worth now. Specifically, a card that has gone up in value a lot. So I asked a bunch of my followers on Instagram to send me screenshots of stuff they bought on eBay from a while back. And the example I used was this Otani card that I bought in 2018 for $8. Today, most recent sales, a PSA 10 goes for 1,400. And of course, I don't have this card anymore. So, another example was a A&G parallel back, which is like a SP version of the base card that I bought here. And when I say SP, I don't mean it's a short print by any means. It's still pretty common, but not compared to the base. You could pull the A&G parallel back. One in every three packs or something like that. But that was my example, and I asked other followers to send me their examples as well. So we'll take a look at some of these. Um, I don't know if it's because I used Otani, but a lot of people sent me Otani cards, and I wish I would have got other examples, but for the most part, this video is all Otani. So PSA 10, Stadium Club, Shohei Otani, $13.50. Astro World Sports bought this card for. And in that, in the most recent sale, $430. SP Otani 3,800 for a PSA 10. Back then, he bought it for $13.50. And this was in the end of 2018, which was, right after Otani's first season. So pretty wild to think that those are what the prices looked like back then. Juan Soto SP image variation for $30. Now you can get one for about 240 a PSA 9. And I didn't look up the Acuna, but pretty crazy, especially for the Otani stuff, how high his stuff has gotten. My buddy Sean on Instagram, he bought this in 2023 at 3:08 in the morning. I don't know why he was up that late. But he bought that for $7 and I believe that's 25 cents. It got covered up by the little thing. So great purchase. Crazy to think that these cards are going for about 400, $340 now. Um, I went back through some of my older boxes that I opened up from Walmart, Target, and I was like, man, I remember having one of these cards and it was another pitcher from the Dodgers, but it wasn't Otani. Um, but I remember seeing these at shows all the time. I mean, this wasn't that long ago, 3 years ago. Uh, and that's what they were worth, $7.25. So the fact that they're worth $400 now is kind of like a little bit sketchy to me. I don't think these are like case hits by any means. So everyone's treating them like they're kabooms or something. Pretty, pretty crazy prices, that's for sure. This one, my buddy Keith sent this to me. I couldn't really find any direct comps exactly to this card, but for $15, you got a Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, King Griffey, and DiMaggio Bat Relic card, and that's not bad. Not bad at all. I would imagine this goes for at least $100 with DiMaggio on there. Um, on up. So he bought that back in 2021. Pretty cool card. Sorry I didn't get the best image of it. It's kind of blurry. This guy on my Instagram, I don't know his whole name. I wish I would have got that, but back in 2022, before Stadium Club Chrome, that first year they did it, went crazy. The market went crazy. But back then he bought this Otani refractor for $42. Now today that card is going for $1,900 and PSA 10 $3,500. So pretty wild. across the board, that first year of Stadium Club Chrome has gone crazy. But Ohtani for that much, that's pretty for 42 bucks. Pretty good buy if he still has it. RT Collections 28 bought a PSA 10 Ohtani rookie card for $25.75 back in 2018. This is a paper version. Um, there's no Chrome version of this image or this card, but I believe this is one of his first cards. Um, I have to look into it, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. But now this card is going for $780, $750. So pretty good buy. This guy has all the Otani cards in his collection. So pretty interesting to see him buy something for 25 bucks back then. This one, Brent's Dugout, he he said the collector's boxes are up to 2K now. I ripped right away, of course. And I'm like, oh wow, like this is Bob Ross baseball. I thought, when this first came out, like what a joke, like who would buy this? So sorry, Brent. But you can see his prices there. He was buying them in 2023, sealed boxes, and now they're going for $2,000, like he said, or more. So that's really interesting. I wonder who's buying that. Again, RT Collections, Gold Otani, um, Gold Parallel number to 2018. He bought it for 22 bucks back in, I believe that says 2019. But man, crazy what they're going for now. And this copy was damaged. So I saw this one listed or sold multiple times on eBay. So this is probably not an accurate price, but it's definitely not going for $22 now. It's way, it's way up there. It's at least 1,000. Frank, season collector, I think his name is. He sent me a screenshot of all these purchases in 2020 and 2021 of Otani. Again, 2018 gold going for 70 bucks, even in 2021. Otani and Ichiro gold for 25 bucks. Those prices are definitely way up. Um, and if he still has all these, then he's doing pretty good if he decides to sell now. This one's pretty wild. Again, RT Collections. Like I said, he's trying to show off or something. But he bought an Otani Mega Box refractor from 2017. And this image is like him with his Japan uniform on, $183. And I'm guessing that's 2018. Yeah. So, and now, I mean, look at the prices. Crazy. Such a crazy come up for sure. If I was him, I would sell all my Otani right now. The prices just seem too good to be true sometimes. I keep like one or two good ones, I would sell everything else. Jacob Mazurowski at a 499 refractor, PSA 10. He bought it for 100 bucks. He bought another one raw for 21 bucks. And he said slab is a 10, sold it for like 200 bucks. Crazy. I mean, you just never know with these pitchers now. You just never know what's going to happen. But the most recent sales, wasn't too sure about this one. This one seemed more accurate because it was on bids, and then this one is um so much more. But between July 12th and July 29th, I don't know. So yeah, I just pulled the most recent stuff from eBay. But I can tell you it's definitely not $100 cardboard anymore. All American Card Corner sent me this 2017 Topps Archives Signature Series, which features a 2015 Bowman paper card that Aaron Judge signed. And he said, don't have a screenshot, but I bought this for like 200 bucks, and I feel like I couldn't do that again today. Which takes me back to Judge's rookie year. I bought a Donruss Optic, um, which is a Chrome card. But, back then I didn't realize like I just got into the hobby. I didn't know that like Panini didn't have logos and all that. I was kind of dumb. but I bought a Judge rookie card for like $180. And I know like that same card, I couldn't get it for that price now either. But a pretty cool card. Couldn't find any exact comps like that match that, but I do know that Judge's autos go for about three to 400 on some of his cards on up. So pretty cool card. This one I saw, I just added it as totally switching topics here, but this is the All Aces card from 2026 this year. And these are supposedly like the case hits. I think they're trying to make it like this is the Kaboom, this is the downtown or whatever card for tops. But Sports Card Investor did a video on this card at the National where he bought it or something. I don't know. And I was like, wait a minute, let me look this up. This is a brand new card. It just came out. Why would it be worth $25,000? And there's 24 PSA 10s, 33 PSA 9s, and so on. And then just look at the prices for the PSA 8, the 7s, the 9s. This, like, is a cool card, and he's a great player and all, but this is like a red flag to me when these cards come out like this and they're instantly worth $25,000. It just it doesn't sit right with me. And then like there's a bunch of content being made on cards like this and I just don't get it. I think it's a very dangerous game to play. Another completely different topic, but PSA is taking forever. The estimated completion date for this one card that I have submitted is June 2nd. Kind of talked about this on my Instagram a little bit, but I just feel like it's a little bit disrespectful when they have people's cards that should be graded already, should be back with us. We're not going to get a discount for it. I get in a little apology like this, but then it's like, oh, well, we're going to set up at the National. Oh, we're going to close down because we have a backlog, but we'll still let people submit up until this day. And then they let people add more to the backlog. And I'm still waiting for a card that I submitted in January. It's just ridiculous. Like no other company in the world, whatever service they're providing, would get away with some crap like this. So it just makes me just like not want to deal with PSA anymore. When I'm paying for a service, I'm expecting it to be done by this day. That's when it needs to be done. Simple as that. And then this Trout Mini right here is a SP image variation from a Rip Card 2014. I recently picked it up. As soon as I saw it on eBay, I was like, holy cow, I've never seen this card before. I know he has a 2013 image variation or extended set is what they call it. I've seen the 2013, I've seen the 2015. I've never seen this card. And so I looked it up, and as you can see, two PSA 10s, one PSA 9. There's not that many of them. PSA 7, the PSA 6. So, I mean, is this card worth $25,000? No. But pretty cool card. I'm excited to get it. But yeah, man, that's it. Um, like I said, keep enjoying collecting, guys. I always say be disciplined and take care of how you spend your money and watch yourself and keep on having fun, guys. All right. See you later.